welcome back to my channel. It is Megan here, and today I'm going to do my bi-weekly budget number 1 results. This is from November 29th to December 12th, so sorry it's a couple days late, but that just happens. So we're going to do the results. So what we do is we go back to our daily spending and then we reflect on what the actual numbers are. So we'll go back and make sure we transition these numbers onto this sheet and then compare to see if we were over budget or under budget. And then this just helps moving into the bi-weekly budget number 2 with our spending and whatnot. And so we have the daily spending tracker here, the weekly spending tracker here, and I'll show you how those help with this process. So first of all, we have the income portion here. My husband got paid and I budgeted $1,500 and his income was up here and it is $2,095. Right now he is making a little bit more money because his coworker is off of work, but actually this week is the starting of him going back to a different position, so he'll make $2 less an hour, which is huge for us. So that is why I always budget $1,500 because the lowest he could possibly make in either position will be $1,500. So to cover all bases and to make sure we are good to go, I always budget $1,500. So what I do now that I have this marked is I always put a little dot right there to know that I already put that into our budget. So next is my income. So let's find it here. Where is it? And it is right here. I got paid $586, so right on budget, $586. And we'll put a little dot here beside that to know that we already got that. So the variable income is my Etsy, some change that was laying around, interest on my savings account, and some money that I pulled from savings. So that is change here for $667. And don't worry, I already added this up just so this video wouldn't take too long. So $667 here, we're looking for income, $436 from Etsy. Just so you know, I do sell these budget pages for super cheap. So if you're interested, go to my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop. And check them out. So yeah, I get paid every Tuesday from Etsy. It's nothing too crazy sometimes, but for instance, I got paid $29.40 from Etsy this week. So it varies, but that is totally fine. This is not income that I budget, obviously, because it is so different from week to week. So $436 there. We have savings from $13.16 here. Income here is 35 cents for interest, and Etsy was $29.40. So all of those variable incomes all together was $53.94. So that was awesome, $53.94. And if you add all these three up, we made $2,734.94. So as you can see from budgeted, we made almost $700 more than budgeted, which is amazing. So next is bills. As you can see, my category, anytime I spend money on bills, it says bills here, so it's really easy to pinpoint and put in the numbers over here. So let's start here with Jeep insurance. It was $167.80. So rate is budgeted. This is a fixed amount, so that will never change. That's that. Jeep is $267.33. And that also will never change. Rent is $500. I take $500 from each payday, so it's not a huge $1,000 bill on our last paycheck. And rent, let's see, Wi-Fi is $80.20. 80/20 Wi-Fi. Electrical is $135. So when you're doing this, just take your time, make sure you're not missing anything. Like I did here, I missed my bank fees that came out. Say if it came out on a Saturday, it will show up on a Monday but go back in the transactions of Saturday. So it's so easy to miss. So you're like missing $14.95 and you don't know where the heck it's coming from. So you got to go back in your transactions and make sure you didn't miss anything, because I totally missed that. So altogether that is $1,165.28. So we were just over because of those bank fees that came out, and that is fine. I was actually planning on that happening, but I forgot to make sure the budget reflected that. Now our expenses, we go over to our weekly spending tracker. If you don't watch these videos, please go back and do that, and then this will make a little bit more sense. So what we do to get the bi-weekly budget amount is we take week 1 and week 2 of the spending for each category and we add them up to get the total. So we add up $202.77 with this $361.11 for the groceries for the last 2 weeks, and that is $563.88. And sorry I'm not zooming in, it's easier. I want to show you guys both sheets at the same time, so sorry I cannot zoom in. So for gas, I spent 0 here, 0 here, so that is 0 for the 2 weeks. Eating out, I spent $39.41 here, 0 here, so we spent $39.41 in total. So that is negative. I didn't expect us to go eat out. This is before I was on a diet, so that happened. That is all right though. I haven't spent anything since, so that's good. So my husband spent $27.20 here and 0 here, so that total is $27.20. And it is over, I shouldn't have actually done that. I know it's over, but that's not how much we're over. Sorry, this is, I'm not supposed to put the brackets there. Anyways, so $27.20, we were over by $7.20. So what I would normally do like here is I would write we're over $7.20. So I shouldn't have wrote in those brackets there. So 0 here for my spending and $13.60 here for my spending here. And so we were over $13.60. But I don't have, in these budget sheets, I don't have a plus and minus section for the variance, but my other ones do if you're interested in those ones. So for kids, I spent 0 here and $45 here. That was over for the bi-weekly budget, but that is okay. I ended up buying my son swimming lessons, so that is okay. 0 here for household, 0 here for household as well, so that is 0. 0 for other here, and $58.23 here. $58.23. So if you add up this actual total, it is $757.32. You can check this number by adding this spent number and this spent number, and it should be the same. So as you can kind of see, we were over in almost every category. So I just have to make sure that I reflect on the monthly budget for these categories and make sure not to go over. So for eating out, I'm already over, so I know to budget for next biweekly budget 0. For my husband's spending, he has $40 for the entire month. He spent $27.20, so I'm gonna budget roughly $13 for him next budget, or maybe 10, it depends. Just you have to reflect on how you spent and how much you have left over moving forward. Anyways, let's go back to our daily spending tracker. And now I know I spent money in my savings category, which is the emergency fund. I had a little bit left over to still put into the emergency fund, so that was $168 in total. So $168 here. And that was the budgeted. This should be 0 because I budgeted 0 for the emergency fund. So sorry. The actual should be $168 here. Now moving on to Christmas. You can see all my Christmas expenses here. So let's just go down and go through them. So Christmas was here, $35.54. Christmas also here, $30. Christmas here, $55. That was for a bunch of outdoor lighting and lights for our tree. Christmas here, I got some stuff for my son. Christmas here, I got myself a Keurig and some accessories and whatnot. Christmas here was Amazon. That was my huge purchase that I purchased like 7 presents for. And let's see, and I didn't spend anything for Christmas in the second week. So the total for Christmas was $349.73. So that was awesome. For the Christmas party, since I rolled over some money, I'm actually going to put that here. Rollover. You got to have that rollover money to make sure you balance out. So since our rollover money was going into the next biweekly budget, I didn't end up spending money for the Christmas party out of this paycheck. I rolled it over into the next biweekly budget, and then I spent the Christmas party money there. So that is 0. So health, as some of you may know, I have been on a health kick lately. I am determined to lose a bunch of weight. That is going to be a cost of a fitness program and a healthy eating program. But right now I got weights for the program. So that was $40. My sister-in-law picked them up for me and I just paid her back. They were from like Superstore or something, just so you know, I live in Canada. So this is a good price. There were 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds, and 8-pound dumbbells or something like that. So I had to get the weights to go with my fitness program, and I'm glad I did because I've really used them lately, so it's been awesome. And the rollover money, you can see that I had money left over from this biweekly budget, and this money you have to make sure you have this in the variable income for next payday. So the rollover money, I was budgeting $0, but I want to roll over $254.61. So now we are going to total this section up, and that is $644.34. I forgot to total this. I'm just a mess in this video, guys. I'm sorry. I am so tired. My daughter didn't really sleep well last night, so sorry about the confusion. So now that we have all of our totals, we are going to put the totals in the total section here. And let's just get started. $2,734.94. So anything in the gray, sorry, is what I put down here. So income bills is $1,165.28. Our expenses were $757.32. I don't have a category up here, so that is blank. I did make a savings category, so that goes here. Savings, I did not budget anything for savings, but I did save $168. And then for our other category, we have $644.34. You may be wondering why I have an other category in expenses and an other category over here. This other category is like a catch-all. It's like a miscellaneous category, where these are other categories that are big, like Christmas and birthdays and parties and that kind of stuff that I want to make sure that are different, like outside of the budget, so I can see how much I spend overall throughout the year. So after you put in all of your totals here, you take your income, subtract the bills, subtract the expenses, subtract the savings, subtract the other category, and that equals 0. So overall, I think we did very good. We made a lot of extra income there. We were able to roll over $254.61 to next week biweekly budget. We did go over in expenses, but I'll make up for it in the next biweekly budget. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. If you're walking